Hello, my name is Matthias Cavotti. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Weapon X Draft, Wild Child. Even though I really like the series, as I said before, there's two redesigns that I really didn't like. One was Agent Zero, and the other one is Wild Child. I didn't like what they did with this character on a design level. Like, I did like his role in the series. The first time I saw Wild Child in a comic book was during the Age of Apocalypse crossover. I loved his interpretation of how Joe Madureira illustrated him. He was like a Sabretooth's sidekick. I thought it was such an awesome concept. Here we get this new redesign. Then after the Age of Apocalypse, I remember Wild Child. I really liked him when he was on X Factor, and later I learned he was actually on Alpha Flight. I didn't know that he was actually Weapon Omega. This was his design back when he was on Alpha Flight. Here's another card from the old training cards. And so poor Wild Child, he's a mutant, but he was like tampered with by, I think the Secret Empire did experiments on him and made him more animal-like. So here, Weapon X has done more and more experimentation. Here he looks like a straight up a cross between a Nosferatu and a Ferengi. The design doesn't work for me, but he has heightened senses. Like he can hear much more. His sense of smell is much stronger. So he's like the tracker on the Weapon X team. Here he has to rescue Aurora, his old teammate from Alpha Flight. She went crazy. She's in this insane asylum. They have always had feelings for, but now he's like this grotesque monster, and so he's like very broken over this whole situation. We get to see a prior mission where he's working with Sabretooth, trying to capture Sunfire, get him to enroll into Weapon X, and if he doesn't, they have to kill him. Sunfire epically blasts Sabretooth into a crisp. We have Wild Child sort of having a blast because in this dimension, not outside of in the normal Marvel universe, Wild Child and Sabretooth do not get along at all, especially what happened with them between these two characters in the X Factor series. Wild Child sort of makes fun of the fact that Sunfire had fried Sabretooth through a crisp. Sabretooth slashes his throat, and then when he takes him back to, they failed the mission, obviously, they didn't recruit Sunfire, tells the scientist at Weapon X, make sure he never talks again. So here, the dude can't talk. He's like hissing and growling like an animal on his second mission, trying to recuperate Aurora. And he's totally in love. And since Aurora, that's a hard word to say, is totally lost, like sort of having fun with the situation, but like she doesn't understand what the hell is going on. Wild Child sort of tries to go rogue, takes her. He has like a fantasy of living a happy life with her, and so on and so forth. Agent Jackson has to be sent to bring him in. Takes her mind. And here's the real sad and tragic thing. They're able to bring her back. She's back to normal. And when Wild Child goes to visit her, it's like she's totally grossed out of his presence. Like, hey, thanks for saving me, but get out of this room because I'm going to throw up because you're so gross. It's really heartbreaking. Here, like this whole image here, like it's really sad. I'm going to leave this one shot dedicated to Wild Child. Again, the Weapon X series was really awesome. Again, I didn't like his redesign into this like Nosferatu Ferengi type of dude, but this series was dark as hell, really dark, but I loved it. See you guys next time. Bye.